Hi everyone, this is Ricky Carter, and this is my fourth video in the series of artifacts for the EDS Reflective ePortfolio for the Specialist Seminar class. And the choice for my fourth artifact was from the Writing for Professional Educators class. And I had not planned on taking this class, but when I discovered that the elective chosen for my cohort was a class that I had taken as part of my undergrad program, I had to step outside of the cohort to seek another elective because I couldn't retake that one. So I chose this class because of my plans to pursue the EDD in higher education leadership following my completion of the EDS. And oh my goodness, yes, I'm planning for the EDD program. Did I expect to choose a dissertation topic now? No, absolutely not. I had such a love-hate thing going on with this class, and I'm pretty sure that I probably had a stroke or two. And I still have a twitch that I'm having an issue with because of it. But it was an amazing class, simply because it did result in me giving a lot of thought this early in my process about the tentative topics that I'd actually considered since my undergrad. And I had really just kind of tossed things in a folder as I went along in both the undergrad as well as the master's program for things that came up that were thought-provoking for me, or I really thought a lot about because I was passionate about at the time. So I had thrown all those things in a folder and just thought, someday. So this class was an opportunity for me to bring that stuff out and look at it earlier in the process than I had anticipated, but it was a great time to do that as I think about going into the EDD program. So I've considered all of those topics, and even more so, I was able to recognize the themes in those pieces that I had kind of put aside that were meaningful for me and why I wanted to do the research about those topics. So when I started looking at all that as a part of the prompt questions available as part of this class, the themes really started coming out, and I really didn't expect that. It was a pleasant surprise. So the pieces of the work that I chose for this class included the annotated bibliography that we had to do, as well as the partial literature review. And that was intended to expose us to the process of research and organizing our resources, as well as refining our writing skills. So I believe that I felt these items were my best work because they are an empowering first attempt toward my goal, um, at least building on my goal of conducting research in a way that contributes to knowledge about my topic. And that's something I've been passionate about since undergrad, but working full time on campus, I really didn't have an opportunity to get into the research either in my undergrad, as I took a lot of the classes online, or in my master's program because of my work and personal life schedule. So I'm excited about trying to finally delve into that as part of this program, as well as definitely delving into it in the EDD. So I found these assignments valuable because they allowed me, again, as all of the classes in this program have, allowed me the space and the freedom to be imperfect in an incredibly supportive and encouraging way. The constructive feedback during this process has been so important for learning these concepts in a way that also allows reflection and creativity, which means a lot to me. I like having that creative aspect involved, so I can think more broadly about things, and the restriction is not there to say that I can't do that and I can't bring that creativity to my writing and my process that I like to go through. So what I gained most from these assignments is understanding the importance of organization, first of all. The methods for the resources that you get, they're just so overwhelming when you have so many resources. So the organization tools that were a part of this class were really insightful for me and helpful for me. the power of inspiration from mentors who believe in my abilities and are able to remind me of those was a pretty incredible part of this class as well. And the power of passion about my topic, because I really, as I got an opportunity to get into that, it really made me realize how passionate I am about that topic, based on my experiences as both a student and a staff member on campus. So this class was one of my best experiences in the EDS program, and while it may not be appropriate for people who are finishing up with the EDS, and won't be pursuing a doctoral degree, I would certainly recommend it for as a possible elective for those who are considering that path, because it was an incredible class for me and very valuable to me in going into that path. The assignments helped inform my work professionally because they assisted me in refining my writing skills in every way, as well as my reading and research skills for work in higher education. And the topic I chose for my work in this class also resulted in a better understanding of the higher education workforce and the workplace environment, and most importantly, how that and the dynamics of that environment impact the student experience and student success or failure. And so those are passionate topics for me, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity to delve into that research a little bit more and realize that that is exactly where I want to head with this, at least in some ways. So I honestly cannot say enough about this program to thank each of the professors who committed themselves to the success of the students, and the level of excellence provided in this program for instruction, support, mentorship. Every aspect of it was incredible, and I certainly hope that our paths cross again in the future and I hope to work with each and every one of you again at some point in my career. I also feel so grateful to have shared this journey with the incredible ladies in this cohort, who've always shown up and been willing to give of themselves and sharing their really personal experiences professionally, and sharing of themselves, and their openness and honesty allowed all of us a safe and supportive space for the vulnerability required for learning. And so I thank each one of you and each one of my cohort peers for an incredible program. Thank you.